and welcome back to Days of Qoom with me, Rishi. This is day 18, and today we'll be doing the modal code, which we've done in the past, and I'll show you something else in the modal, and I'll show you how to fetch the data. Not necessarily use it just yet, but simply fetch the data from the database. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up my old website that we made, so developer.qoom.space. It'll find the page, inspect element, then if you're on Mac, you can go to console. Also, all I did is I right click on the page, then I selected inspect. If you go to sources, right, I don't want this page, I want to go to my CSS, so I'll do Command P, and then I'll type in CSS, and it'll just say style of the CSS, hit enter, then you have all your code up again. So I'm just going to real quickly copy in all of this modal code like so, and I'm going to put it into my styles.css here like so. Nice. As you can see, it's still there, so let's see why it's still there. Oh yes, because I put ID modal and it should be class modal, content and class modal, like so. Yeah, so now you can see that we can't actually see it, and nothing will get it back. So first of all, what I want to quickly do is I want to add a single general tag in. So let's do this. This single general tag that I want to make is going to be a button tag. So general tag. Also, I'm not layering the audio, so this is all coming out live. Yeah, because layering the audio isn't the best way to learn stuff. I can see that from experience. So button, I'm going to put cursor is pointer. Yeah, so for button, if you just put cursor pointer, whenever you hover over it, it'll change to a cursor or a pointer. You can also put button hover. I think that should also work. Yeah, there shouldn't be a difference. Either one works. I'm going to leave it as cursor pointer on this. And I'm going to add a couple properties just to make it look nicer. So height 50 pixels, width 250 pixel, font size 17 pixels, I think. Should be nice. Yeah, too big. I think 150 might be too small, so I think like 200 pixels. Okay, I can work with 150. And put border radius. I'm gonna try 25 pixels. If this doesn't work, 15 then. But 25 looks to be working. I know these numbers from coding apps, so if you don't know them, it's fine. It's just what I've learned from coding apps. And then border style none. Yeah, so now I have a clean button here. I'm not going to worry too much about the background and whatnot. Yeah. But what I will do, just to show some actual like change, is I'll do button hover, and then I'll do background color hashtag DDT or 3. I'll check between this one and the next one. Yeah, so you can see that this is a little bit more evident. This is an actual button you can tap on because it changes colors and changes to a pointer. Next thing I'm going to do is hit script.js here, and I'm going to start adding some code to like click stuff. So let's do window.add event listener. Also, we should quickly go back to here and give this modal a ID. So this ID is going to be add question modal. Head back to here, and then do add event listener, click, and it's going to execute this function. This function is simply going to be like we always did, and this is going to say if event.target. Also, if you're new, I recommend you go watch the other videos on modals. Yeah, watch this series too if you can. If you can't, I'll put I might put link in the description for the modal video. But yeah, let's keep going. So if event.target equals to document, actually I'm just gonna shortcut this. I'm gonna put a let add modal equals to document.get element by ID, add question modal, and also one more thing before I keep forgetting. I want to change this cancel button because I'm going to have maybe more modals, so I'm going to put cancel add question. Okay, that's long. Cancel add button, or cancel question button or something. Yeah, cancel question should be fine. And this is just going to say add modal. Then I want to do add modal dot style dot display equals to none, or yeah, none, like so. Then once more, add modal, or cancel question. I think, no, that's wrong, sorry. Document dot get element by ID, cancel question dot add event, that add event listener, click function. This, what? No. Yeah, then just do add modal dot style dot display equals to none. Two ways to leave, one way to open it. So document dot get element by ID, add question button, I think I called it. I'll leave like this for now. Dot add event listener, click, oh that's weird, click function. Okay, apparently I can't type today. Add modal dot style dot display equals to block. Okay, it works first try, surprisingly. Okay. So what I did is that I set a variable, and I said permanently set this variable add modal as document.getElement by ID, add question modal, which is the modal that I made. So this whole thing is my modal, which is this add modal. And then I said if I click outside of this modal when this modal's display is targeted, so like when it's the first thing you see, which would be whenever it's block view. So if this event.target is add modal, set the display to none. So simply if I tap outside of this modal, its display is none. If I tap inside the modal, nothing happens except for, well, highlighting everything. But then if I type out, it all goes away. And lastly, well, not lastly, then I said if this is open, first of all, and hit this cancel question button, I want this modal to go away. So now it's gone, and now everything there is gone. And I also said that if this button over here is clicked, open up the modal and do whatever they want them to do. Simple. So yeah, one thing I'm noticing is that the submit button isn't the same as this cancel button, which is simply because I have just put button here. So I'm going to put input type submit and input type submit hover. Hover is a CSS property that says whenever your mouse is on top of it. Active is the same-ish thing, I think. But yeah. So now these two are the exact same. They look the same. They react the same way. Submit will prompt to fill out the fields. If I fill out this one, it'll say fill out this one, and then fill out this one. And then if I submit this, I can submit the whole thing, but I don't want to do that. So that's nice. Thank you for watching day 18. Tomorrow on day 19, we'll be doing some more CSS tags to finish off this modal to make it look nice and pretty. Yeah, thank you.